Thanks for tuning in today. My name is Andre Page of Lord Technology. Today I'm with Torsten of IDS, and I'm going to jump right into things. I've been doing a little research, and I see you guys have a global presence in the medical diagnostic field. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Yeah, so IDS has relationships with medical device companies from big and small in a variety of different directions, whether it's diagnostics or lab bench test setups. I think what sets us aside from other camera manufacturers is not only a variety of options for various wavelengths or resolution requirements, but also the fact that we're willing to go into custom projects with these medical device companies, where whether it's locking firmware or whether it's a specific camera feature requirements, we're happy to humor it. And in general, 30% of our business is custom solutions in some sort of direction. So this is typically helpful for when a customer has a lot of more restricted needs when going through an FDA certification, for example.
So 30%, that's a lot. How does that process work with the customizations?
Yeah, so once you find yourself with the appropriate imaging sensor, you can essentially start a conversation with your rep working with the cameras, which would be you, Andre, and then from there, IDS is willing to then build specific part numbers to match the requirements and produce the cameras exactly as is in spans for the sensor lifetime, which could be 10 years, which having locked firmware is an absolute advantage for these FDA certified devices, for example.
Okay. So some of my clients, they do have the issue staying compliant with FDA. So how does IDS work around that to make sure, the end user is up to par and at legal standards?
Yeah, so once you engage IDS in the custom solutions with respect to medical devices and stuff, that also allows a higher level of notification as well to any product changes. So even if something as small as a diode is going to change, this allows your customer to have a jump and be ready for these kind of changes and mitigate any impacts that it might have in real world sales or development.
Got it. Okay, so while we're still on the topic of medical, what makes IDS stand out in this field?
I do think the custom aspect is a big part of what sets us aside in a lot of the diagnostic devices, but in general, we offer all of the latest and greatest sensors, more or less, from the major manufacturers, Sony, onsemi, E2V, and I think that opens a lot of doors with a lot of very specific wavelength requirements or low light requirements. We have the sensors for that, as well as the high resolution, high speeds, or the faster interfaces like 10 gig E. We have options. So really, if you have an imaging need, there's a high likelihood that you can find the solution to your problem within the IDS portfolio.
And with that being said, thank you, Torsten, for your time.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have any questions or would like to find out more information about IDS's portfolio, feel free to reach out to me directly at andre.page@lordtech.io or reach out to the website at lordtech.io. Thank you.